بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم نحمده ونصلي على رسوله الكريم أما بعد. Hazrat Thani rahmatullahi alayhi mentions a story here, and a similar statement is also found from Abdullah ibn Mas'ud radiyallahu ta'ala anhu. Abdullah ibn Mas'ud radiyallahu ta'ala anhu states, he says, I don't like to see a person who's idle. He's not doing anything. And Abdullah ibn Mas'ud radiyallahu ta'ala anhu says, not only about deen. If he's not doing anything about deen, at least do something that benefits your dunya. To see a person who is not in any shughl, nothing to benefit his deen, nothing to benefit his dunya, don't like this person. Like, don't let see him like this. And the English statement is very common, that when you're idle, the idle man is the devil's workshop. So the maqsood is that to keep yourself occupied in something. Now there's two things you have to remember here. One is being idle, or one is a moderate boredom. And you're following, these two things are important here. One is the idle, that you have no idea. What are you doing today? Nothing. Lying around, sitting around. You just no purpose, no goal, no objective for the day. The whole Saturday goes by, the whole Sunday goes by, whole holidays goes by. There's nothing, you just don't want to achieve anything. This is what Abdullah ibn Mas'ud radiyallahu ta'ala is talking about. This is what he's mentioning here. That you're just spending your life day in, day out, not having or a large amount of time doing nothing. And one is in our time, and obviously they were talking about pre-electricity, before internet, before these stimulants of screens, etc. In our time, one is multitasking. And sometimes you can do two things at one time. It saves you a bit of time. And one is you overwork your mind. You overstimulate your mind. That your mind is never rested. This is also not good for a person. Do you understand? So being bored and being idle, you can use two different words. Either is like, there's no, what are you doing? Nothing. What do you hope to do next hour? Nothing. Next 2 hours, nothing. Just got no purpose. And bored is you don't have to fully stimulate yourself at all times. Even psychologically, and even to get more work done, you have to have periods of time where you just shut off from your screen, shut off from your work, so that you get a bit of time just to relax. And what does this do? When you're relaxed, your mind actually starts to then make sense of a lot of things that happen. You get a chance to contemplate on the past. You had a conversation, what you said, what you should have said, what you didn't say. You had a chance to think about the future. You have a chance to play out events. Sometimes you call it eureka moments. Oh, yeah, you put two things together and it's like, yeah, it clicks to you that, yeah, I was thinking about this. So you have to have a time where you're just a bit relaxed. And you're not doing anything, not overstimulating yourself is also important. And especially in our times, where we're always connected to the phone, we always connect to something, we have to make sure this doesn't happen to us. Because what will happen, it doesn't give us a chance to, our mind also needs some off time. So when your mind's off, it doesn't go off totally. That you do a lot of stuff, let's say 10 hours in a day, so 6 hours a day you do something, and then 4 hours a day you're not doing anything, but your mind is actually processing those information to makes it. So you have two things. One is you have goals in your life. And when you say being busy, this means that, okay, there's a purpose to your day. That before Dhuhr, I'm going to be doing this. After Dhuhr, I'll be free for an hour. That free for an hour is also fine. What I'm going to do, I'm going to eat the family. We're going to sit down after we eat and just chat for a little bit. That's also purposeful. That's also useful. And then one is, okay, after Zohar, what are you going to do? Don't know. Rest of the day? Don't know. And that's when you can idle. That's when you get up to things which are not useful. And boredom or be disengaged or basically relax is, next 2 hours I'm going to relax. Next 3 hours I'm going to relax. I'm going to sleep. We're going to play for a little bit. And then after us, I have another plan. And this is okay. Now you making being productive. And sometimes you have this thing. So you want to be productive, but don't be like, have this super ideal productivity where you're just overburdening your mind and you burn out. Yeah, so sometimes we have people are completely idle, doing nothing useful, and some will burn themselves out. You also have to have moderation in this, that you don't overwork yourself, you don't exhaust your mind, don't become fatigued, and you have places where you have stops, you have breaks, you have chances for mind to recover. So in regards to this, make sure you understand how to plan your time. So neither become so idle that shaitan uses you and gets you involved in sin and sin and useless activities, and not so overburdened with your mind. You're trying to get every single second of your life, you're trying to burden yourself, that you burn out, your mind burns out, your brain burns out, and you end up in thing. Sometimes when you go slowly, make small steps, this becomes better in the long run. Understood? May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala give us every doctor upon this. Subhanallah wa bihamdihi, subhanakallahumma wa bihamdika, wa nashhadu an la ilaha illa anta, nastaghfiruka wa natubu ilayk.